It's wonderful. It's magical. Yes, it is.
Love the eyes.
Thank you. I love yours, too.
This is about to get a little weird. Uh-oh.
Oh, yes, I'm falling. All right.
Okay, hit it, maestro.
Nice.
The Vent Convention is definitely the highlight of the year.
Well, it's good to see you again.
Yeah.
What are you working on? I don't even know. I'm for it. The funny bird. You legitimately got your ass kicked for ventriloquism?
Because you're the guy who plays with dolls.
I'm a little nervous right now.
At the Ventriloquist Convention, you'll find everything.
It's a hot day in Kentucky right now. About to head into the 41st annual Ventriloquist Convention. It's also known as Vent Haven 2017. It's the only place in the world that this many ventriloquists all gather under one roof. Before I heard about this convention, I didn't even know ventriloquism was still a thing. It seemed like something out of a B-list horror movie, and ventriloquism has been associated with black magic and devil worship since its genesis in ancient Greece.
You know, I did hear that, ventriloquists used to use it as a sort of a pawn to say that they're conjuring the dead, and some were burned at the stake. Luckily, that doesn't happen today.
It wasn't until the 18th century that ventriloquism was no longer seen as the work of Satan himself and emerged as a popular form of entertainment. Nowadays, this type of puppetry isn't as popular as it used to be, but it still has a surprisingly large following, and about 500 people from across the country come to Vent Haven Convention every year.
We've been here 40 years. We were really a fixture here.
So who are these die-hard puppet fans? In the age of smartphones and video games, why do these people choose to stick their hand up a puppet and pretend that it's talking to them? I came here to try and find answers. So we just got inside of the convention. We're about to go meet with a master ventriloquist by the name of Dale Brown. He's gonna give me some pointers and just generally introduce me into this art.
Okay.
My name's Taji.
Taji. How are you, Taji?
And you're...
Chip Martin.
Should we do this with Chip or you?
You could either way.
Either way?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll start with Dale. Tell me how long you've been coming to this convention.
I've come to the convention since about 1982, I think.
And why ventriloquism?
Because they're very lonely people.
No. Most ventriloquists you talk to will say that they were very shy as kids, could never get in front of groups, but once you have a puppet in your hand, you get up on stage, all the attention is on the puppet. So for some reason, it's an outlet.
This is my girlfriend, Jaja. Say hi, Jaja. Hi. He's the older man. Bye.
Yep, they're all strange.
I've noticed that you guys argue a lot. Or not argue, but you make fun of each other.
That's true. Usually the puppet will make fun of me.
Oh,
Right?
is that usually how, you don't?
Usually, no, because the puppet always wins.
And how exactly are you doing this right now?
You want to see how they work?
I kind of
Okay.
do, if that's
Yeah.
all right with you.
Yep,
is
that's
that like,
fine.
it's not like a magician's trick thing? It's,
Well,
it's all right, or?
It's all right. And the way a hard figure, this is called a hard figure because...
So you can just take his head right off.
Right. So
No big deal. He doesn't get mad?
Yes, I do.
So he has blinkers, so his eyes will blink. And then this one will make his eyes go back and forth.
Nice.
I think that the eyes of a puppet are what make it look alive. So yeah, I'm always moving his eyes just a little.
Do you guys hang out when you're not performing?
Well, no, my wife would never let that happen.
No?
We believe they're alive when they're on stage. And as soon as we're off stage, they're a tool.
Although Dale taught me techniques from the perspective of a veteran in the dummy scene, I wanted to see what the young and sexy future of ventriloquism looked like. Now we're going to meet with Jeff Goltz. He's a young up-and-coming ventriloquist. I believe he's only 18 years old. He's won the open mic for the juniors several years in a row, and we're just gonna find out what it means to be young in this world of ventriloquism.
There's a lot of old people here. I'm like the only young person. I mean, there's like 5 of us.
There's 5 of you?
Yeah, and we all hang out because there's no other choice, man. I've been coming here for 9 years.
9 years?
9 years, yeah.
How old are you?
I am 18, so I was 10 years old, which is too young for this. Why would I ever be interested? But I was, and I loved it. And I stuck with it all the way through school, despite the several beatings and stuff.
You legitimately got your ass kicked for
Of
doing
course,
ventriloquism?
because you're the guy who plays with dolls. Like, come
crazy.
on. And I was small. But now but once you're funny, people kind of stay away from you. Like if you can respond like quick and stuff, and you got it. So it's this way. This is my room, and my mom might be there just as a warning.
Can we meet your mom?
Sure. Her name is Mama Lisa.
Mama Lisa?
Yeah, Mama Lisa is the best. I have a camera crew with me.
That's fine.
Okay. Come on in. My camera
Hello.
crew.
Oh, really?
It's Vice.
How's it going?
Oh, gosh.
I should make my bed, guys.
I'm Taji.
Hi, I'm Lisa,
Nice to meet
Jeffrey's
you.
mom.
Mama
We've
Lisa.
heard a lot about you already.
Oh, my goodness. Come on in. It's probably a mess in here,
It is
though.
a mess, but I have puppets.
Did you, while growing up, used to bring puppets to school?
No, I would not want to get beat up.
How old were you when you left school for homeschool?
Oh, this is recent. This is very recent. This is like a year ago.
So you basically wrote it out to the end almost, it seems like.
I went to, from junior year, middle of junior year, I was like, it's either I'm gonna die here at high school, like I'm not gonna live, because I have a lot of mental health problems. I was like, I'm not gonna live here, but if I leave, I'll be fine. And I was fine, and now I'm fine. I'm very happy, and much more happy that I left. I mean, it's probably the best decision. Drop out of high school, kids.
That's good advice.
My mom.
Does-
My mom's like, Jeffrey.
Okay, but you're doing much better. That
I know.
sounds kind of
Well,
harsh, but yes.
well, go ahead.
I think a lot of, like the real
Funny people?
the funny and real creative people struggle with that, like with depression and because they're different, and to try and live within the norm of school is hard. So he's
Well-
doing much better now.
It felt a lot like prison, though, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. I think it taught me how to be funnier.
Jeff gave me a glimpse into what it's like to grow up in the Vent Haven universe. But I wanted to see what the new kids on the block had to offer this ancient art form. I headed to the Junior Open Mic, where budding ventriloquists try out their act, and the judges are professional puppet masters who hand out constructive criticism.
You know, this is one of my all-time favorite points in the convention, and so we're going to have some fun getting to know these young people today. Let's bring up our first act.
My name is Northern Young. Yeah. Do you even know where we are? Yeah, are we at the Santa Claus convention? No.
No, where are Hope and Mike? Oh, Timmy, you misunderstood. It's open, Mike.
Speaking of high school, aren't you now in high school? Yeah, I just got through with freshman year. Oh, so you're freshman? Yeah.
Tomato, want to say bye to everyone?
Bye.
Landon, you are just adorable. I mean, you have such stage presence and polish.
You got a great smile right there. Let's see more of that, okay? Because have fun yourself.
You're far more professional than a lot of people might think when they hear your age. So good, really good job there.
It was actually really fun to watch these young, super cute kids go into stage and pretty much pour their hearts out through the form of ventriloquism, and I was blown away, is all I can say. Wait, you gotta get in here too. Mervin and...
Oh, this is Landon, yeah.
Landon and Mervin. So, do you have friends here?
Sure.
Other than Mervin?
Yes, I do. I have many friends. This is actually my second convention, and you're like, wow, we really are a family. I know almost everyone here, and it's such a great feeling to see everyone. So.
What about outside of the convention? What's it like for you?
It's a little odd. Some people, I'm not the athletic type. I'm kind of like the wallflower at school. I'm the shy kid. So ventriloquism has really helped me, and suddenly I'm like the one everyone's looking at. So it's fun. Yeah.
I like his necklace.
Thank you.
Where did Mervin come from?
I started making puppets because my friend did it. And so he sent me some patterns, and I wanted to make an old man. Now, in the ventriloquist world, you see a lot of old man figures or puppets, but I wanted to make something different so that maybe a retiree would be funny. I'm retired.
He's retired.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But in a way, maybe deep down inside, you are...
An old man. That is exactly right. He is forgetful, and he has nose hairs deep down inside. You are on track.
What's your end goal with this?
My end goal, I would like to become famous from ventriloquism, and then that's just the goal is to create meaningful characters that everyone can relate to or get something from. So it's really fun.
It's awesome. Landon was so adorable that you'd never know he had a cranky retiree inside him. I began to wonder what kind of puppet would suit me, so I headed to the place in the convention where the dummies are bought and sold, the dealer's room. Oh, look at this one. These ones do kind of almost have a more expensive look to them. So generally, what are some features that actually make these this pricey?
Well, some of them are very special. Some of them have upper lip that flips up.
Whoa.
That looks really fancy.
I can't even do that with my face.
I know, I can't do it either. But the puppets can. The eyes, the eyebrows can move or not move, and all of that affects the pricing.
So is it usually best not to cheap out on them?
Usually it's an investment. So if you're putting that much money into it, you want to get the one that you plan to use for a long time.
So typically these ventriloquist dummies run about $300 all the way up to $60,000, which is a bit out of my price range. However, I came up on this Balloon Puppets book by Ron Lighty, and in it is a photo that kind of resembles a vagina, but also is a bird by the name of Florence the Funny Bird. So we're about to go meet with Ron and hope that he will give me a Florence the Funny Bird to test out. Well, I'm glad I found you, Rob.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah. There we go. So you take and put in there like a pistol.
Yeah.
You take your trigger finger, go back and up, and slightly push down. Hello, how are you? Like that. So get your hand in there as far as you can.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, get it in there even further. And then pull back, and then your thumb ought to be here to push down.
Oh, so just like this?
Like that, yeah.
I wonder what's going on in here.
See you guys later. Oh no, here he is.
Oh, hello. Which way to the group photo? Hey, I'm Florence the Funny. Oh, you got a nice power strip there. Oh man, you're gonna power it up with that one.
All right, we have a couple people in the back there, stragglers. You guys sitting on the bench, and thank you.
The annual group photo is a chance for participants and their puppets to get together and document their time at the convention. It's been taken every year since 1976, and this year, Florence and I got in on the action. Hi. What's your name? Sorry if I scared your children with my bird.
When I first started, what I did was I just touched these two teeth together.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
I'm Lawrence the Funny Bird. Pretty good, right?
All right, love it.
Are you good?
Okay, let's do it, people. Thank you very much. The Axdale, Marianne Taylor, group shots right up here.
Are you ready to do 6 minutes?
Yes, right now?
No.
Later tonight?
But I can work you a spot.
I got Lawrence Funny Bird now.
At the beginning of open mic tonight.
I would love to.
Okay, you're on.
I'm gonna go practice. Thank you, I'll see you there. So I was just offered a spot at open mic tonight, which I heard is a place where anything goes. So, hope they're ready. Could I have like a quick kiss?
Okay.
Look. Nice. Nice shirt too, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
The man himself. When does he come on?
Jeff Dunham's lecture, 4:45.
4:45?
p.m.
All right. Jeff Dunham is the most successful ventriloquist in the world, and his annual lecture here is by far the most popular event. Dunham is one of the very few puppeteers whose act has reached the mainstream, making him one of the highest paid comedians in the world, selling out entire arenas of thousands of people. I personally find his act incredibly racially insensitive, with characters like Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
No, it's Ahmed. That's what I said. No, you said Ahmed. It's Ahmed. Silence! I kill you!
the pimp Sweet Daddy D.
No, it's not Sweet Daddy, it's Sweet Daddy D.
And of course, Jose Jalapeno on a stick.
Where is your green card? You see my other stick.
Despite my distaste for his humor, he is the top dog here. So I really wanted to check out his lecture and learn from the best before my performance tonight.
Okay, so let's just see it works before we...
I understand what you're asking, but he said I don't want to be filmed, so
What about,
I have to
what about
respect.
you guys going out? Because I want to take
So originally we were told that we could film the Jeff Dunham talk, but then last minute when we came in with the camera, Jeff Dunham actually personally requested for us not to film it. Additionally, Dunham has turned down our multiple requests to interview him, so we weren't able to get to talk to the Mac Daddy of the dummy scene. I get that he's a big deal, but we aren't TMZ, and this publicity dodging definitely seemed a bit excessive.
Oh man, I'm falling apart. Look at you, you dumbass.
Just gonna stick this back in here. We're gonna go in the workout room and hope that no one's in there. You're probably wondering why we're in the workout room right now. It's actually the only place in this building, aside from the bathroom, that has a mirror. Hey, how's it going? How are you all doing tonight? My name's Taji. I just came here. This is my first time at the convention. Really enjoying myself so far, and I actually brought a friend. This is Lawrence the Funny Bird from Ron. He's our buddy. He made the bird.
Hey, Taji, how's it going? How's your set going so far? I just woke up.
It's going pretty well, you know. Had a, kind of a long day, but I'm just glad to finally have made it to the open mic.
You're no open mic person. What do you think you're doing at this open mic? You can't do this open mic.
Lawrence, I mean, that doesn't really seem kind of. So it's going on 10:30 right now. It's the last event of the convention today. It's the open mic, which I hear has a lot of hype behind it. It's kind of a place where ventriloquists can just open up and do as they please, with the exception of cursing. However, they can be offensive, and I'm gonna try out a technique where Florence the Funny Bird just kind of just talks shit to me and just kind of treats me like a piece of shit on stage. And, I'm just gonna head on over there and, give it a go. It's just kind of my big break here.
First of all, I want to welcome everyone to the open mic night. So without further ado, I would like you to meet our MC. He's been doing this for many, many years, Mr. Bob Rumba.
I'm backstage right now at the open mic. I'm about to head onto stage. I'm actually the first act. I'm a little nervous right now.
All right, we're moving. The first act was not supposed to be on this show, but we really like him and bring him out here. It's probably the first show he's ever done ever. I don't know, but here he is. Taji Ameen. He's not that mean, no.
Okay, so how's it going tonight, everyone? This is Florence the Funny Bird. All right, so let's give this thing a go. So as I mentioned, or maybe I didn't mention, but the guy before mentioned, I just came in from New York. I got in at 1 in the morning last night. I'm a little tired, but
Oh, you shut up there. Yeah, you're from New York, you big dummy.
No, Florence, you're actually the dummy here.
That was really bad. You were really a dummy. Yeah, you're also bombing right now, and it's probably and it might have something to do with you being Arab too, I think.
Yeah, I went there. I mean, just kidding. Florence went there.
You are really getting on my nerves today.
Florence, that's not what you were telling me earlier last night. I mean, come on.
I swear, first you come in from New York and you steal me from Ron, and then you come on stage and you just act like a fool.
Oh, man. Florence, I just don't know what to say anymore. Florence, I think I'm getting the red light soon. All right, so now we're just gonna go ahead and wait till the light goes red. And that's all, thanks.
All right. Should we put on a real act now? Good. That was his first time, though. For his first time, it was really good. Once again, we're always happy to see him. Here he is.
Do it.
Kevin Driscoll. Give him a round of applause.
I guess I'm feeling pretty accomplished right now. I definitely have a new appreciation for this.
Yeah. Look at all these folks.
So I think what I found out is that it takes borderline.
So, what are you doing
tonight?
Well, I was gonna do my impersonation
What I
of
learned
Elvis
tonight.
Presley.
I mean, I had like at least like 2 people left.
1, 2, 3.
What would you say, Florence?
Yeah, well, you should just quit now.
I'd say it was really, really bad, and you should go kill yourself.
Well,
Florence.
I'm very...
I kind of blacked out when I was up on stage, and under the pressure to make jokes for a solid 6 minutes, resorted to a racist joke about myself, which at least got me a couple cheap laughs. Even though I totally bombed, it seemed like a pretty understanding community to humiliate myself in front of. Ventriloquism isn't easy, but being a ventriloquist is probably even harder. Despite my initial skepticism, I have to respect anyone who pursues a passion that not many people can understand. I truly liked everyone I'd met at the convention, except for Jeff Dunham, who's a real asshole. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized. Vent Haven is a weekend away from all the haters that used to fuck with you in high school, and that's definitely not a bad thing.